Hey, my friends. Welcome to the Getting Crafty box group. Today is the March tutorial, the March box tutorial. And I'm super excited to be here. So let me see if we can find our video. Let me get my glue gun right here. I know we might need this. So let's get started. Who's ready to potty? Potty. Let me see if I can. There we go. Hey, friends. Okay, y'all. I am very full right now. I know that's like, y'all don't care about that, but I'm really full right now. I ate some like leftover pork chops, peas. I don't know. Okay, remind me to tell you the story about the tissue paper. I have no idea what tissue paper you have in your boxes. I'm sure they're all different. But remind me to tell y'all because it's kind of funny. Well, it's funny to me, not to Zach. Okay, let me get all my cutouts out here. Y'all like this box? I love the whole carrot theme. Something different. Is this all I need? Yes. Okay, let me get my scissors. And I like it that it's like a shelf-sitting thing. Buffalo check. Okay, yeah, tell me in the comments what kind of tissue paper you got. I gotta know. I have to know. Oh, what a fiasco. All right, so let's see here. Carrots is going to be in orange. I love the little eggs on these, y'all. They're so cute. Buffalo plaid. I know, I have 3 bottles of water over here. Buffalo check. Okay. So far, Cynthia got green. Okay. Debbie's is green. Can anybody guess about the tissue paper? He may have already told you. Hi, friends. Got a lot of eyeballs on here today. I'm so excited. Sit down, paint, chit chat. Black and white. Okay, black and white. Okay, that's good. All right, this is gonna be white. The stand. I think I may need to leave it natural. Jamie got black and white. Okay. What else? Kickstand doesn't need anything. I know we need these little doodads. So you should have received this piece right here. Some of my buttons have fallen out, but he does that to make it easier on y'all when you're painting. Yes, Zach. Okay, hold on. Deb got about 10 sheets of solid green tissue paper. That's comical. Yes, Melena, you did get freebies in your box. That was Zach. Black and white. Okay. Thanks, Carol. You got plain green. Okay, I got green too, but I only got 1 sheet. Deb got 10. The boys had a hand with this box. Let me just tell you that. 1 piece of black and white plaid. Okay. All right, so I'm going to do all my hearts in like a pink color. Yeah, the boys helped. All right. So who knows, y'all? Give us some grace. It's a family-owned thing, okay? You had extra love added to your box. Just came on and asked him. Yes, what color tissue paper? Okay. 1 sheet. Okay. Did he tell y'all about the tissue paper debacle? All right, you guys know I like to place all of my cutouts here on my cardboard. Hey, Tina, you don't need to apologize, girl. You got a life too, right? All right, I'm just taking everything out, and I'm going to put as much as I can on this board. Like, did anybody get any Christmas tissue paper? That was my fear. You're welcome. That's right, Melina. Extra love. Yeah, that was during his really hard weekend. He had a really hard weekend. Hold on. Search for a good chair. I need to get a good chair for in here. This little one butt cheek stool is not cutting it. Let me just tell you that. Possibly, Kayla. Possibly. You might have that right. All right, all my flowers. Okay, this is my carrot topper. Let me move these over here. These are all going to be the same color. Flower there. Heart. Put right there. And this is a topper too. We're going to do green, of course, and orange for the fresh carrots. One black and white plaid. You can, Melina. He does wipe it down. I will tell you that. It's just not always 100%. But you certainly can. Like, my fresh carrots right here is probably a little bit darker than most just because of what we call the etched lines. And as you can see, like, the dark spots that you guys see on your cutouts is technically the glue. The glue that holds the particles together to create the MDF. So think about it. When you wipe it down, it kind of gets everywhere. Does that make sense? Autumn, did you not get the extra goodies? Janet cleans her wood. Yes. Right here. Did you get some of these, Autumn? Let me know. If you didn't, we have extras. I'd be happy to send you. That was last minute. That was not on the picture on the insert. Yeah, so I just, you know, take a wipe and just wipe them off. Like, some of my letters are a little bit darker than others. Now, I will tell you right now, if you plan on using white paint, you definitely want to wipe down your wood if there's some people call it like the backlash. I don't know. But it's the glue, okay? It's not really the laser burn. I've always thought it was. I was wrong. Okay. That's fine. Just let me know. Aren't they? The carrots, I think, are cut on birch, Miss Kelly. But everybody should have got those extra goodies. Let me know if not. Kelly, was it you that told me you already did your box? I got to make sure you post your pictures for me. Okie dokie. Green. White. White. All right, let's do green. Okay, so this is Moss Waverly Chalk. Oh, I'm so proud of you. You feeling okay? All right, so let's see here. What happened? I go out of town for the coaching retreat. Y'all, the night before I left, I'm just trying to get this lid on so it's not over my project. I just put some water in there to kind of thin this paint out. The night before I left, see, it's already coming out everywhere. I had a horrible toothache. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm not going to be able to go on this trip. So I took some medicine, or took some, you know, Tylenol or whatever. Didn't mention it to Zach. I'm like, oh, I'll be fine. Didn't really sleep that night. And I'm thinking, oh my gosh, I'm going to have to get up and call my sister and tell her that I can't make this trip. Or she's going to have to take me to the doctor or the dentist whenever we get into to Nashville. Well, the pain didn't let up, right? And I'm like, oh, I'll be fine. I'll be fine. It's going to go away. Well, it didn't. And was it that day? That day, Zach had a bad day with the boys. That was a Friday. I left at like 7 a.m. in the morning. About 10 a.m. that morning, I was already finding out that all hell broke here at the house. All hell broke loose here at the house. And I'm like, seriously, I'm on vacation. Not vacation, but I'm on business trip / vacation. Like, don't do this. So, anyways, had a conversation with Zach once I got to the hotel room. Told him my tooth was hurting. He's like, oh no. Remember what happened last time you let your tooth go too long hurting? Like, yes, I had to go to the emergency dentist, blah, blah, blah. So he texts my sister. He's like, get her ass in the car and get her to a dentist now. Like, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. So I don't remember what day it was. All this back and forth. The boys were still, or they weren't behaving. They weren't helping, whatever. He said they're on their own for dinner, blah, blah, blah. So I got a text, and again, I don't remember what day it was, and it said, hey, where's the tissue paper for the box? I'm like, oh, it should be there, and I immediately thought, oh my gosh, I never got it. Like, I had this, it was in my cart to shop. It was really cute carrot tissue paper. Y'all, I forgot it. And I'm thinking to myself this whole time, like, well, I have a lot of extra tissue paper that I could have him use. And so when I told him I forgot it, I got this text back like, ha, ha, ha. Like, he's probably thinking, you've got to be kidding me. I'm like, but there should be plenty down there to use. So amongst the boys misbehaving and me having to go to the dentist while I was there and them telling me I need my wisdom teeth out ASAP, they prescribed me antibiotics and a pain medication, which I don't take pain meds, so I didn't take that. I just took the amoxicillin. That did help. And then I didn't order the tissue paper for the boxes. And he was all on his own packing the boxes. It was hard to enjoy my trip knowing that all of that was happening here. I'm just going to be honest. He didn't make it easy. Yeah, it does. Kayla just finished her February box. So anyways, that was the issue with the tissue paper. And that is why he told y'all he absolutely hates this box. He doesn't really hate it, but after all the stuff, yeah, he's over it. Let's just say that. But he's moving on to the next one. I'm going to tell you that. He's already got it cut. I'm already about to paint it. Got pictures already. Supplies ordered. And it's not even the end of March. So we're batting 1,000 over here, folks. But anyways, y'all. So I don't know if I'll publicize making a huge announcement. But next Thursday, the 3rd. No. I'm having surgery. They call it surgery. I'm getting all of my wisdom teeth pulled out. And it's, yeah, top, bottom. Y'all know how that goes. So y'all can put me on your prayer list. Tell your friends at church. I think I'll be fine. He said the recovery time is about 4 days. And I have a high pain tolerance, so I'm not going to overdo it. Zach's just going to have to, he'll craft with y'all. It'll be okay. But it's got to happen because I don't want to suffer again like I've done in the past. That is not fun. And that way, if I get him taken out, then it's gone for good. Right? So. Anywho. She had crown and root canal before. Yeah, I have not had that. But the boys are going to take care of me. All is going to be gravy, baby. All right, I want to use a orange. I'm going to do different colors. Let me grab my big old paint jug, my paint thing here. bright orange, fresh mango. Ooh, maybe I don't. No, just kidding. I'm going to stick with my papaya. I need to get a deeper orange in my deco art. All right, let me see if I need this. Yeah. And I honestly, like, I haven't had any pain since I started taking the medication. And did y'all know this? Did y'all know that amoxicillin stays in your system for 10 days after you start taking it? I had no idea. And when I went to the doctor yesterday, I met with the surgeon, and he's like, when he looked at everything, and he's like, yeah, you should be good. That medication that you have been taking, you'll be fine. We can schedule it next week. All right. So, yes, Zach, yeah, I am not looking forward to that. Oops, I forgot a topper over here. Zach is like saying he's clearing the memory in his phone so he can get his video ready for whenever I come out of surgery, when I'm on that anesthesia. And I'm like, boy, if you dare post anything, I am going to, I don't even know. Don't do it. Yeah, ice your face. Yes, that's my plan. That is my plan, Stan. So y'all put me on your prayer list. All right, let's go in with papaya for the carrots. 3 weeks ago, I went through hell, kept getting dry sockets. Oh no, that's not fun. That's what I don't want. I think it'll be okay though. All right, here we go. Go in with papaya. So I'm just very carefully taking the sponge and going over the wood, because I don't want to like fill in the little lines and the details of the eggs with paste. So I'm just trying to be extra careful. Okay, I wanted to tell y'all something. I don't know the dates yet. Zach and I talked about it today. We had our A to Z Designs meeting. I feel like we've just been going nonstop. Today we both looked at each other and we're like, man, this feels like the first time in a while we've actually got to sit down and take a deep breath. And I think we always kind of feel like that after our boxes have been sent out, but also we didn't have any major travel. Like last month we were traveling at this time. But we are going to be offering, I know for sure, a patriotic one-off box. And it will be available to y'all first. And again, I don't have the dates yet. I will set up a wait list and all the things, but it's actually going to include, for the very first time, paint. And it's going to include some amazing chalk paint. So I have a business friend who makes her own chalk paint. And I was messaging with her today, and she's going to send me some samples. And I'm going to choose the colors that will be in the patriotic box. There might even be some ribbon in there for some bows. I don't know yet, but just be aware that is coming. So it's not just going to be cutouts. So I'm excited about it. And it will just be one-off. It's not going to be a subscription. It's just, if you want it, you want it. If you don't have to buy it. You'll just miss out. Just saying. I'm not really sure. They are the funniest videos. I don't know what impacted mean. Okay, so I can feel all of them in my mouth, if that makes sense. Like they are all broken through the gum. he did say, no, it was this one he couldn't see on the x-ray, but it's there. Is that what you mean, Holly? Sorry. I don't know all those terms. Yeah, it's going to be great. We're already starting to work on it. And it will be a limited box because I'm buying the paint in bulk. So I'm only going to buy so much. All right, so there's that. Let's do our carrots. There's Zach. Yeah, so that's through the gums. Hi, Zach. Told him about the tissue paper. Told him about my surgery next week. They're going to put me on their prayer list. And I just informed them about the Patriotic box. So now you are all caught up, bud. And I don't know if you got my text, buddy, but I did turn off my Bluetooth so that you can come home. Count me in for the box. Lola's birthday is 7/4. I love Patriotic. I love Patriotic. And you know what? A lot of people do too. And Patriotic is something that you can do year-round, really. Like, I know a lot of people that keep Patriotic decor in their home. Yeah, that's right, Kelly. For sure. So I'm excited. Last year we had like 7 or 8 cutouts. But like I said, we're going to incorporate paint, probably some ribbon, maybe some bead. Like, I'm just going to get real creative and crafty with it. And I'm really, really excited because I'm starting to plan now where I'm not flying by the seat of my pants. It's going to be fun. So it's going to be great, y'all. I'm so excited. Okay, there's that. What else needs to be? Okay, this needs to be orange. So I'm just going to remove this fresh carrots here. Got me a new cardboard thingy. Refreshed my tape. I'm just going to see if I can get all of this covered without the paste getting too gunked up. And just use my makeup little spongy here. You did serve 8 years in the Navy. Well, thank you for your service. Vintage patriotic stuff, Kelly. Zach, make sure you take note of that. I don't know that I've ever seen vintage. What is vintage, Kelly? Elaborate. Kayla, what did you do in the Navy? My sister is in the Navy. Not Rachel, but my other sister. She's out in California. Okay, we're done with the orange. So I'm going to throw that away. Maybe I ordered those Sharpies. Oh my gosh. Okay, I've been waiting to tell you guys. Oh my gosh, I thought of y'all earlier today. Hold the phone. I got to get past my green tissue paper over here. I went and looked at those markers today. Now, maybe y'all noticed this, but they now have, and maybe I just didn't see them. Okay, so they have, where are my markers? Hold on. I didn't tell everybody else this. I was going to save it for y'all. So, okay, here we go. Let me start over. This is what's called the bullet tip. Okay, the thicker tip. All right, and this one is called, I think, the brush tip. It's the pointier one, the thinner, the finer. Okay, now, I was on here earlier today, and of course I bought them. They have primary colors. That's what I have. They now have earth tones. Like, I don't know, light purple, light green, which reminds me of sage. They have a dark blue. They have really light pink. They have a lighter brown, like a saffron yellow color. So they have earth tones, and I got me those today, and I'm really, really excited. So you guys just might want to check those out. I'll put the link in here because, you know, I was thinking about those kind of like all night. You saw that too, Lanisa? Yes, I got them all, girl. There's the link coming. Kelly has you have the earth tones. They must have come out with those after I ordered mine. She is in San Diego. Yes, you are a CB. Okay. Let's see. Somebody said your son's a submariner. Submariner, is that how you say it? Need me some felt tip markers. Carol got hers this morning. Yeah, the link I just put in there for y'all. Have you tried to seal anything you have painted with them? I haven't. I'll be honest with you, I'm terrible about sealing. However, Zach did tell me the other day that we need to get into a rhythm of as soon as I'm done with a project, I always take a finished photo and we immediately need to seal it. We just got to get to that point. They're Sharpie brand. Like 3 years, my oldest son was born there. Yeah, so she does. Sharpie brand, Sharpie acrylic creative markers. And I put the link there for you, Tracy. We live in San Diego. Oh, I just read that. San Diego. Yes, she is in San Diego. She actually retires next year. Yes. Hold on. Where are my finished pieces? Oh, they're behind me. Okay. All right. We're going to do Marvelous for the hearts today. Y'all go get you some Sharpie markers. I was so excited to see the earth tones. Like I said, I hadn't seen them. So now I've really got to figure out a container for the markers, because that situation is overflowing and it kind of frustrates me. So a little behind the scenes, whenever I get ready to prep for Mini Sale Monday, I have these little containers that have all of my paste. Oh, Dylan, hey, will you drag that cart over here for me?
This one?
The boys are home. Yeah, wheel that over here. I got to show my friends.
He was like, Mom looks so pretty.
Aw, thanks, Dee.
But why is she backwards?
Oh.
Me?
Okay, so behind the scenes, funny story.
Oh, you're going to tell that story?
Not really funny, but... Okay, so I got this. It's a 4-tier tray. What are you doing, bud? You're about to knock all this off.
Come and say hey.
He can.
Hey, y'all.
Hey, y'all, hey. Don't knock, push that stuff in, okay?
Your classic words.
Hey, y'all, hey, that's right. I tried to seal a kit. I used markers on it and markers bled all over it.
All the way.
Well, I was about to show them
No,
that.
don't show them. Let them say hi. Let them say hi.
Move the cart back, Jason. What's up, y'all?
April Walls is here. She's a subscriber. Sometimes it does that.
Sometimes I just want to sing, bicycle, bicycle. I want to ride my bicycle.
Who's that behind me? Oh, hey, Jax. Are you hot in your sweatpants?
No.
Tell this kid to stop wearing hoodies and sweatpants in 90-degree weathers in Dallas, Texas.
It's comfortable.
It's comfortable. You know what else is comfortable?
Dude, your butt sweats.
It does not.
Oh my gosh. Too TMI. But
Hey, these ladies have children. They know.
Your butt's going to be real comfortable soon if you don't stop it.
Did y'all have a good time?
Yeah, practice was good. Game on Saturday.
Yep.
Hi, Kira. Hi, Kira.
Bye. Take her with you, please.
Come on. Kira, I'm sorry, your treats got delayed.
Well, now you said that word, so you know what that means.
April 2nd, Kira. Come on.
Okay, here we go.
Come
back to what I was telling you about Mini Sale Monday. So I need to find a marker container that I like better, okay?
But you need to do this, by the way, when you go live. I'm sorry.
I'm interrupted yet again.
Yet again. I'll show you later if I can. There's an enhanced audio thing you want to hit and noise reduction that you want to hit. That's
You mean y'all are the noise reduction?
Yeah. That's, but, because I was watching it earlier. I was like,
That's bad. Anyways, okay. Let me start over for the third time. So I need to find something for my markers because that little thing is just not cutting it. But every Saturday, Sunday, whenever I go to do mass bundling, putting together for Mini Sale Monday, I drag these little containers. See these clear containers right here? Isn't that pretty? Yes, I'm that organized. But these containers have 5 different slots, right? So I drag both of my paste because I have 2 for paste and 1 for ink. I carry these out to the island, okay? And then I also have this bin up here on top that has scissors, all of the little bags that you guys get your bundles and stuff in. It's got board erasers, mini squeegees, labels. It has extra, I don't know, transfers if I want to offer a bundle that I've cut. It's got tape, okay, whatever I need. So I've got this under control. So now I can just wheel that out to the island and work on my bundles, okay? So I just got that yesterday, and I wasn't here whenever Zach opened it. I was at the dentist. And apparently, like, part of the welding wasn't working. So instead of him returning it, he's like, let me just fix it for you. So a little bit of super glue and some crafting wire is holding it together at the bottom. He's like, I didn't want you to open it. Or he's like, I didn't want to have to return it because you would have been disappointed. So now I've got to find something for the markers. So, that was a really long story. It took me a long time to tell that short story. Yes. Yeah, take 3. Just outside of Houston. Oh, bummer, Kelly. So, yeah. I try to have, like, everything organized, otherwise I'm a mess. Not really a mess, but okay, I think I'm gonna do yellow flowers today. Okay, I feel like I'm lost right now. Yellow flowers. Let's do Sunny Side. I don't know if I need all these. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. I think I have extra flowers in my box. I think I was extra today. I was special. I got some extra flowers. I'm trying to think what else has been going on. Hopefully my son isn't listening. But yesterday was a hard day for me. So last Wednesday I flew home from Nashville. And I got a text from Zach around 9 saying Jackson was homesick from school. That he had a headache and a stomach ache. And he had a hard cough. Okay. I do, Kayla. Zach loves the Woodstock color too. I've used it, I think, once. Well, I get home I mean, he's fine. He's fine. So Monday, I think it was Monday, Jackson tells me his medicine for his ADHD is hurting his stomach. I'm like, okay, let's not take it and see what happens. And he's on the type of medicine that you don't have to take for several weeks to ramp up for it to get to work. It's that like immediate working, release, whatever. So like you take it and 45 minutes later, it's good to go. And then it like only lasts 8 hours and then it's out of your system kind of thing. If that makes sense. So we didn't take it for 2 days. Today's Thursday. Oh, Tuesday. Yeah, I'm a bad mom. I let Dylan play hooky from school and I took him to get highlights. I know, Kelly, you're a teacher and you probably frown upon that stuff, but the lady who was doing the highlights, she doesn't work on the weekends. Or the weekend she works on, they have conflicts with baseball games. So I'm like, you know what? You only live once. He's gonna skip school and we're gonna do the highlights. So we did that. Well, while I'm at the highlight place or the salon, I get a call from Jackson. He didn't take his medicine that day. He's like, Mom, my stomach hurts. I need you to come get me. I'm like, no, I can't come get you. I'm with your brother. Dad is Zach was in a meeting with the tax guy. I'm like, I'm sorry. Ask the nurse if you're running a fever. He's not running a fever. I'm like, I'm sorry, bud. Not gonna happen. Not happening. I'm like, just go back to class. So he does. I'm like, ask the nurse if she'll give you some crackers. Well, that night, today's Thursday. Okay, mind you, in the meantime, he had told me that his gym teacher yells at him whenever he wants to sit down when they're running. Okay, well, let's be real. Jackson is not the most energized of the two boys. Okay? And he's not the most, like, fit kid. Okay? Let's just be real. So, Tuesday night rolls around. He comes out. Let me back up. With middle school, Wednesdays and Thursdays are called block days, so their periods are longer. One of the block days, they have 4 classes. The other block day, they have the other 4 classes. I knew Wednesday was his block gym day. Y'all go with me, okay? Tell me if I'm wrong for thinking this. Tuesday night, late, he's like, Mom, my stomach hurts. And y'all, it was such BS. I know I'm probably going to hell for this, but like the way he was just walking, like, oh, my stomach hurts so bad. Like, I don't know. It just, something didn't add up. And I hope he's not listening. And Zach, if he is, I'm going to, you know what. This right here, Jean, it's called a foam stick. I get mine on Amazon. Sky rockets in flight. Let me put the link for those right there for you. Yeah. So, I said, go to bed. You're not missing school. You missed last week. Blah, blah, blah. The next morning, Dylan's up, bopping around, you know, eating breakfast. I'm like, where's your brother? I go in his room. He hasn't even gotten up. It's 7:30. They have to be out of the house by 7:35 to catch the bus. He took it upon himself to not set his alarm and not get up and take a shower. He had already decided he was staying home. A week exactly after he was out last week, Wednesday. I argued with him, told him he's going to school, finally said, nope, I'm done. I have so much to do today. I ain't got time for this. Zach, he's all yours. So I was bad cop. Zach played good cop. He ended up staying home, but he ended up working his little butt off. He was just fine. Yeah. So I'm like, well, hope we don't do this next week, because I'm going to lose it. All because of gym class. Guarantee you. 1 flower goes to fresh carrot sign. Okay. So anyways, am I wrong? No fever. He ate just fine here. Ate just fine. Acted just fine. Wanted his electronics. That's the frustration I had yesterday. Like this. All right. I know I want to do this white. I know I've done it white already. However, it's going to be fine. But like, oh, I was just so mad, y'all. I was so mad. I was flaming. It was not good. Not good. All right, let me grab some white paint. And at the same time that morning, I would check the school app because I was like, maybe something's going on at school that he's trying to avoid. Two failing grades. So immediately I was like, oh no, you're not staying home. You need to get your grades up. So I was not a happy camper. But here's the problem. I cannot go based on what the site portal says because the teachers are so delayed in getting their grades. What they do is they enter like 25 grades at once. So it looks like they're failing half of the quarter because there's no grades in. It's frustrating. But I couldn't deal with them, the kids, myself. So kudos to them. My heart goes out to those teachers. All right, there's the first coat of paint. Never dull. No, never. And like yesterday, I literally said to myself out loud here in my craft room, parenting is hard. When our kids stayed home sick, we would make them lay on the couch because the rooms had toys and they weren't allowed to do anything but rest. They were very rarely sick, yeah. Yes, it is frustrating for parents. It's like they lock the portal down at a certain, like during a certain time and they can't enter the grades. So parents have to rely on basically false information. So parents like Zach and I who like reward our kids or take things away from them based on their grades, we can't even do that. We can't implement that anymore. So, I don't know. It's a struggle. And then, you know, you always have the bus situation. That is never a pleasant conversation. Dylan texted me one day last week. Thursday, I think. And he's like, Mom, I'm not riding this bus anymore. I need you to pick me up today. And I'm like, no, I can't. Like, what happened? He's like, an incident happened. And I'm like, oh, Lord, what happened? Well, I called Jackson. They're still on the bus. Jackson said that it was between Dylan and these other kids. Well, I immediately start thinking, and I know this is really sad, but I'm like, well, what did my kid do? Because Dylan is an instigator. Well, not an instigator. That's not a right word. Like, you're either his friend or you're not his friend. And if you're not his friend, you better just leave him alone. So, I think I'm going to do these in teal. And this in white. Okay. Well, I didn't pick him up. He got home that day, and I'm like, what the heck happened? He's like, Mom, somebody threw yogurt at my head. Like a jar of yogurt, or whatever you call it, cup of yogurt. I'm like, are you serious? He's like, so I threw it back at him, and it missed him, and it hit the window, and it opened. I'm like, Dylan, absolutely not. Where's the bus driver at? Let alone, you don't act like that. I said, tomorrow, you're taking your AirPods on the bus, and you are not to talk to anybody or look at anybody. Okay, Mom. Okay. I can, Kelly, but there's very little information. My dad was a softie, but when we would go ask him for something, he was smart and say, yeah. Keeping grades is tough. Oh, that's right, Lenny. So you are a teacher. I forgot. Honestly, I think if I was a teacher, I would end up in jail. Oh my gosh. The stories the boys tell me right now, like parents are trying to like possibly press charges against a sixth grader. I've heard the boys say several times that kids are going to ISS because kids are pulling chairs out from under other kids as they go to sit down, and they fall backwards and hit their head on the table. Like, what on earth? So we talked to the boys last night about that, and I'm like, if I ever catch you doing that, you are grounded for life. You will never ever have a cell phone in my house. Like, you're done. I said, all it takes is them hitting their head just in the right spot, and you could kill somebody. Like, I better not ever hear or catch you doing crap like that. Kids are de-pantsing other kids in the hallway. Like, what is happening? But I'm with you, Deb. I would be, nope. I would not be alive. They do, Caleb. That is so true. I hear so many stories about kids raising themselves. Their parents just are either workaholics or they're not around. But I'm beyond the whole bus thing. Like, I'm sick and tired of it. But I got Zach. I'm like, should we take him and pick him up? He's like, nope. They're riding the bus. They have to learn to get along with others, or stay in their own lane and not speak. I'm like, okay, fine. All right, what have I not painted? Those. Okay. Yeah, I know, Janet. Yeah, it's bad. Ours won't show a failing grade, though, unless they have entered in failing. Yeah. Ours sometimes will show, like, missing or incomplete. Oh, I can't imagine, Deb. It's something else. Okay, do I really want to do this in teal? Yes, I want to do this, and I want to do my tag in teal. All right, perfect. So I'm going to do this in teal. Oh, yeah. The boys say that they see kids all the time making out under the stairs. Their boyfriend or girlfriend. Like, no. Like, where are the teachers? All right, so this is Couture Teal that I'm using on this. We take out in the morning. The bus comes way too early, yeah. I blame poor parenting. Whatever the reason, they just aren't doing their job. There's no respect, and they want teachers to do the rearing. Yep. But I do think there is a line that has to be drawn for what teachers are allowing kids to do in school these days, especially at middle school age. Like these sixth graders, some of these kids are just coming into their own. Like, they have no idea. Okay, there's that. Then I'm going to take a makeup sponge. We're going to do that. My daughter's a teacher, and I know I would be in jail if I were a teacher. Yep. Just don't listen. And their parents always say they don't act like that at home. I'm sorry, but those parents are not truthful. 100% agree. Yep. All right, so I'm okay with getting the paste in the little crevices of these words because these have cutouts that glue right on top. So I'm not worried about that. So we're going to throw that away. I think we're officially done painting. Now for all the fun part, y'all. We gotta make sure it's all dry. Okay. Oh shoot, I forgot this right here. I don't know what to do with these. I may just do black. And the disrespect. Goodness, if we did that, we got our butt whipped. Yep. You bet. All right, I'm just gonna take a black marker and do this carrots. 25 cents. This is one of those Sharpie markers in the bullet tip. Jackson has a little girlfriend. He told me today that her birthday's in April and he wants to take her, or he doesn't want to take her. He wants me to take him shopping. He wants to make her like a little basket of things. He's like, Mom, she really likes Coke, so I want to get her like a bottle of Coca-Cola. I want to get her a bag of taquitos or Takis or whatever. And he's like, I think I'm going to get us matching bracelets. I was like, okay. It's like, we can do that. But I was like, you have to remind me. So we will probably do that, but we'll see if he's still dating her at that time. Those kids do more. Yeah. Yes. Yes, Deb. That's what I feel. It's like they're really trying to figure out like where they belong in life or in the world. And they try and get away with more in middle school than they do in high school. Yep. Agreed. No worries, Kayla. Tomorrow's Friday. I'm excited. Alright, so these are mostly done. The only thing I haven't done are the buttons, but I can use the stress oxide for that. I remember when our son had his first girlfriend and he tried really hard to get me to buy her a diamond necklace. Oh my gosh. Yeah, we're probably going to be going to Claire's or something. Yeah, this is the girlfriend that on spring break, they walked their dogs together. That's right, Kayla, Big Bro Friday. Zach has already got some ideas. I have some ideas that he doesn't know about. Okay, we're going to start with all of these pieces over here that we painted. And I'm going to let those white pieces finish. All right. Here we go. Mr. Pen. Yeah, I know. Maybe he won't ask me to get jewelry ever again. I mean, I don't know where else I would take them for cheap, you know? So maybe him and I will go spend quality time together and go shopping for his girlfriend. All right, I'm just doing the edges. It's going to take a second because you are going to see them on the back piece. Love, love, love me some Mr. Pen. You can always give us a sneak peek at what y'all do for Big Bow Friday. Yeah, honestly, I have some ideas, but I have not, like, pieced it together. Zach may have to cut something for me. That's the beauty of having a laser machine. It's like, hey, I want to do this. Like this morning we sat down. We talked about some things that I want to offer in April for club members. And we kind of laid it all out. And then about 3 hours later, here he comes walking in with lots and lots of options for cutouts. So I'm excited for y'all that are our Chalk Club members. Do we have a Kohl's? We do have Kohl's, and I hardly ever shop there. They have good deals on their jewelry all the time, and you can get some nice items for a good price. Okay. Hi, Kira. Why did you open the door? I'm in here. Yes, I'm still in here. You checking on me? Y'all, today when our alarms went off, I did not get up, and Zach got up, and I slept till 8:30. Our alarms go off at 6:30. Kira, come here. I hear you. It was good. It felt good. She's whining. You know what? If I had it in here, Deb, I would show you. If Zach comes in here, I will have him get it. Zach? Yes. Kayla, do you not join the club? Do you not want to join the club? This is such a tedious task, y'all. Yeah, of course, Janet, send me a message with those items and I'll get you an invoice. You can just send it to like me, my personal profile. Oh, that's right, Kayla. I forgot about that. Okay, let's see if these are dry. Let me text Zach and say, can you come here, please? Let's see. Okay, we got that. Let's work on our hearts. Zach, can you grab the April club that's on the counter? Deb used the word please, and she wants to see it.
Those are the words I'd like to hear from Deb.
No, I didn't ask you.
You asked me to get it. So you did ask me.
Not the words from Deb.
Where is it, by the way?
It's on the counter.
Mm.
Remember we were having our meeting?
Should I show them the cutout too?
Sure. Show it all. It's cute, y'all. Okay, I'm over this already. Flowers. I'm glad I did the flowers in yellow. I'll make sure you post your pictures here in the group.
This was just on top. I wasn't.
Uh-huh.
I wasn't going to show that. I will just show that little part right there of next month's Getting Crafty box. There's your sneak peek. Here's your...
Show them this first.
No, I'm going to show this first.
Okay.
This is your sneak peek in next month's cutout, one of next month's cutouts. The holes will actually be moved. I'm going to move them here. See, isn't that pretty? Strawberries.
And why strawberries, Zach?
Because I guess this is next month's club.
Look how stinking cute this is. It says fresh strawberries, 25 cents a pint. You pick an arrow, and then you have the layered strawberry with the seeds.
I wish we had Bite Me, because that would look really good on those
Yeah.
strawberries. And you also get this awesome little
surface
that goes with it.
That'll be in your kit.
Which is neat. Because, like, it's going to fit, like, perfectly on that right there. See?
It's going to be cute.
Now, I will tell you this, and I'm going to teach Amy how to do this, too. You're going to notice that there's a split in the frame. Okay? There's a split here, and there's a split here. They did it for two reasons. One, you're going to have less breakage and shipping. But the main reason is cost. So, because... when you cut this inside piece right here.
On the laser
or any machine, like that's a whole piece of wood that gets unused unless they recycle it, which they most likely don't. So that's my theory is that's why they did it like that from a cost standpoint. But I'm going to show you guys how once you glue it together, you can hide that line on there and hide that line over here in the corners. So I'm going to teach Amy how to do that.
I cannot wait to learn from the great. I'm so funny.
Your son once again ordered spicy chicken sandwich.
Okay. It's actually come up with some football items. Packers and Chiefs. So here's the thing.
I can. It's just
we just gotta be careful.
I can't list it. It can be a custom order.
Yeah.
But I can't list it in Etsy.
We can't sell them.
I can't.
We can't
publicly sell them.
Sell them.
Licensing, trademark stuff.
Yeah, people can get like shut down. Okay.
Raided by the FBI as they did a few months ago.
Here, 10 miles away from us. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're done with that. We're going to... What did Dylan get to eat?
I reordered it of the correct sandwich. He ordered a spicy chicken sandwich. He had nothing to eat. I was like, all right, I'll eat it.
Yeah, a lot of y'all will think the frame is broke. Yes. That frame you were telling them about?
Yeah, but it's not broke.
Right.
I'm gonna show y'all how to hide those lines because, like, for me, like looking at it, like I even looked at the photo they have of it. I saw those lines.
I forgot to paint this.
Here,
Actually, wait.
I'll paint it for you while you.
Hold on.
No, paint it. I'll paint it for you.
Where are my buttons?
Yeah, here. Give me a proper brush.
Be careful with the sides. Don't go Zach crazy. Please.
We're going Zach crazy.
No.
Zach crazy, go.
Here, babe. Use this.
No, I'm fine.
I just took those off for no reason.
Yes, you did.
All right, here we go with all the fun. This is my favorite part, y'all, right here. We're going in. Oh, you know what? I got a new one.
So
hang on. I got a new Distress Ink Vintage Photo. Let's use that one. All right, you can continue.
Let me see that one.
Baseball items I can paint in Royals colors. We do have a baseball round. This is Vintage Photo. Can you tell?
Yes.
This is Vintage Photo compared to Walnut Stain. Let's use that one. What do you say?
So I wanted to ask if, because it's been a few months now, if anybody's noticed anything different about the wood cutouts. Have you guys noticed anything different about the wood cutouts?
Whoa, look at this. It's definitely brown.
Oh, wow.
Brown.
Yeah, it kind of gives it like that photo we have.
Yep.
Oh, I should show that. I love that photo.
Stay focused, okay?
I am.
Don't go squirrel moments on me. Vintage Photo is great Distress Ink, yes. I thought I had it.
I thought we did too. Like I was like, oh, that sounds familiar.
I'm in love with this Distress Ink. If there's anything in your life that you need to budget for, it's this stuff. Okay, Kayla says the wood is different. The carrots are birch. Some are birch.
Well, yes, on this.
Some are birch,
one,
yes. Missy, do you have the Vintage Photo? I know you said you only have a couple colors.
I'm talking more, not so much the birch edition, but the actual MDF wood itself. Have you noticed anything different about it?
I think if they did, they'd tell us. Hopefully. Okay, Missy said different wood before you said that.
It is, yes. Because it's actually like I noticed right away when I picked it up because it's a little bit heavier. It's a little bit heavier. It's a little bit thicker than our old wood we used to do. Because we're going through a new supplier.
We're going through a local guy versus a guy
who's awesome.
Who's awesome, but
Detroit.
in Michigan. Can you imagine the cost of shipping for all the wood we buy? It's no bueno. She said it's a little thicker, yes. So did several others, Holly and Janet. It is a tad bit thicker. You know how much, Zach?
Yes, I do. A full 1/10 of an inch.
Well. Okay. There we go. Now I'm going to take this.
Making a record over there?
Wiggity, 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 whack. I just want to get the center. All right.
If I haven't told y'all, I'm super excited about next month's craft box.
I told him earlier. Okay, that's one of them. Okay.
It's
Hi, Linda.
gonna be busted.
Bussin'.
You're gonna sound like your grandkids or kids like, yo, that's Cap, Zach. Way to go, brah.
No, they're not. Deb says, Shipping from Michigan. Wow. Do you get it right away? We do. It does not go around the world like your packages do, hun. Spring items. Maybe, Kayla. Maybe. We kicked off the spring for Mini Sale Monday. But there will be more. All right. So there is our little thingy, mabob. I'm going to go around the edge of the carrot. Just add a little bit. I finger daubers too, but I find myself using paintbrushes, yeah. I love the finger daubers and I love the blending paint brushes. Did you eat dinner, Zach?
No.
Why?
Not yet.
Okay. All right, so there it is on the carrot. Let's grab this. Yeah, Kayla's goes all around the world. Hey, Ruth. Ruth made it.
Hello, Ruth. Cheerio from Fancy Old Little Elm.
She's been busy. Us too, girl. Us too. Hanging out with y'all.
There you go. And on that note, I will leave you.
Yes, brushes are great for little areas.
You're doing
Thanks.
a great job.
You're doing great too, Zach.
We're doing great.
If anybody told you that lately, you were doing great.
Thanks.
Good vibes only, man.
Good
No,
vibes.
will you take that back out?
No, because I just have paint and I don't
Oh,
want
yeah.
to, not yet.
Okay, fine. I put some of y'all's stickers in your boxes. I put some more stickers in the little container that I pull from. And they're all positive. And Zach is always saying, like, either we're all in the kitchen, whatever we're doing, he's always like, good vibes only. And I found that sticker and I'm like, oh, it's Zach. Oh, fun, Janet. Do you have any baseball items coming up? Melinda Wilson would like some baseball items coming in the interchangeable, Zach.
Done. I can make it happen.
He'll cut those tomorrow, I'm sure.
I'll cut it right now.
You looking for something?
My phone that I buried underneath everything. So I can go cut that baseball interchangeable. Don't we have one listed?
No, we have a football.
I thought I had one for the post.
We have football for the post, not baseball.
I think
We definitely need a baseball for the easel. And something for Mother's Day for the easel.
I'm kidding. Of course.
I don't know. Just thinking.
So
Melinda says please and thank you.
Yeah, I purchased it already. I'm surprised I haven't cut it.
We just have a baseball door hanger. Ruth's been organizing. Ruth, did you ever find what you were looking for? Was it your ink? Y'all should do Big Bow Friday together.
We just have the nightlight and the hanger. I have the file already. I'll go cut it.
I need y'all to be my cheerleaders, yeah. Good vibes only, man. Good vibes only. This is the tedious process, y'all. Along with Mr. Penn. But I love this process because it really brings things to life. Like, I sent a picture of my basket from last night right here to my mom, and she's like, wow, your inking, your technique with your shading stuff, this stuff, so good. I'm like, thanks, Mom, that's great. Kelly said hockey has started back up. Awesome. Is it indoor? Yeah, I'm assuming it's all indoor, right? Okay, I'm not going to shade that. I'll shade my flowers. Another thing about inking is you get it all over your fingers. It's okay, though. Yes, the detailing part, yes. Oh my gosh. Did y'all see today on my page, we put the cross on Etsy. We were getting so many requests for that cross. So I said, you know what? I'm just going to put it on Etsy. So the cross is on Etsy. The cross is on Etsy. In case you didn't get it before. All right, that's done. Now I just need that other piece to dry so that I can go in and distress it. Excuse me, lady. She always boops stuff with her nose. That was a really hard boop. Like, but she didn't come in. Okay. I need this to dry. Then this will be final. Yeah. You got yours today, Michelle? Yes. I don't know, Kayla. It was a lot. Probably over 50. And it's really, I mean, he did a great job. The staining, just the layout of it, I love it. It's just really, really pretty. So it is on Etsy. It is called Etched Cross Faith. Etched Cross Faith. All right, this is dry. I'm going to turn my glue gun on so that we can do our bow. Get this done, and then I'm going to go around the edge. Good enough. Oh, good, Tina. I'm so glad. Yeah, go check it out. My daughter's worker here. Can't leave her by herself. Yes. Oh, good, Barbara. You got your cross, too. I can't wait for y'all to do those. All right. Yeah, I finally went to him today. I'm like, Zach, I'm getting a lot of messages for this cross. Can we please put it on Etsy? He's like, sure. Like, that's less work for me. All right, I'm doing the vintage photo along the edges of the fresh carrot sign. And then we're gonna start gluing. Woo-wee! Oh, buttons. Darn it. I'm just going to go over it with vintage photo. Just add a little bit of brown. Did Zach use the honey walnut? He used honey, he told me. Oh, yay, Holly. I asked him today about it because somebody had asked me if there was a tutorial on it. And I just said, get you some of the gel stain honey color. Grab you some white chalk paint or paste. That's what he did the faith in. And glue it together. And you'll be good to go. Good to go. All right, I'm not going to worry about that. Done. Okay, let me see what this looks like. Here we go, y'all. It's time to put it together. Carrots. I redid my nails today. Very excited about them. I always feel more put together when I have my nails done. I don't know why. Maybe it's a mental thing. Oh my gosh, y'all. So lots of exciting things are happening, as always, but let's see what's happening. June, we go to Missouri, ChalkCon. That is our annual chocolate designer convention. The whole family's going. We're driving in the car Monday and we're coming home Friday. There's that. And then June, no, that's in June. July, we're staying in Broken Bow with my sister and her family. So excited. In that like castle looking thing. You got the walnut and the Georgian cherry. The walnut's my favorite. So we've got a lot of fun things coming. Oh no. So my kids better not complain that we don't ever take them anywhere. So for ChalkCon, we just got 3 hotel rooms. And Rach and I are just going to split the cost, and the kids can stay in one. Both, well, actually, the boys can stay in one. Her boys and my boys. All right, there's a certain way to do this. So I'm excited. Yes. The gel stain. It's Dixie Belle. We sell it on, I sell it on my chalk website. Dixie Belle No Pain Gel Stain. It's very easy to use. It does have a little bit of a smell, but let me tell you something. That can is going to last me a very long time. I'm looking at it over there. It's way over there on my shelf. It's going to last you a long time. My favorite is the walnut. So. Oh, you did, Michelle? Yay. Yeah, Lenny said just message me if you need me to point you in that direction. Okay, we have the same. I don't know about this. I think I have the wrong topper. So this part we put together last minute today because Zach didn't cut me an extra one, and I have the wrong size carrot topper. But it's fine. We're going to make it work. Y'all should have one that's a little bit smaller than the others. I'm not going to complain about it. ChalkCon is, yeah, they are big cans. It's like a convention. Okay, so this is a small one. And then a little button right there. Oh, it's so cute, y'all. I love this sign so much. I am going to leave mine natural. So what I recommend is you glue it together, put your piece in there to make sure it's in place, and it goes through both slots, whatever. Once it does, then you're going to lift it out and make sure that the glue does not move, or wood. Okay, so that is done. Move that over there. All right, next piece. Let's come in here. Ooh, I wanted to add some polka dots to this one. Y'all look how fat this Posca marker is. Isn't that funny? All right, let me just go back over these. They're very uneven. I should have taken my time and done it right the first time. There. That thing is huge. All right. Now we're just going to line these up. Press and hold. Yeah, we do. Okay, so Michelle. No, only designers can go. I was actually talking to Zach today during our meeting. I do want to plan some type of in-person event at some point. There would be limited spots. Yeah, I don't know timing yet, but we do want to plan an in-person event. A to Z Designs. Yep. So we shall see. Thanks, Holly. Just, there's so much that goes into it. Like, I don't want to forget anything. I need a checklist. Okay, there's that. Oh, that's so cute with the little polka dots. All right, don't want that to move. Let's go do our tag. Yes. We'd probably do it here in Dallas for our first one, just because, you know, close to home, in case we forget something. We can always come back here. I was Ruth, yes. With my tooth pain. Okay, let's glue our hearts. There we go. And now, what's next? Our flowers. Put them on the side along with our buttons. Let me pop these out. I love the yellow. Yeah, there will be a wait list for that for sure. Oh gosh. And it will basically be first come, first serve, and we will have to put a limit on it. So we'll see. Okay, let's glue our palette. Press and hold. Oops, that's not right. I know. Yeah, your PTO request, we would give y'all plenty of notice. So, like, if we were to do anything at all, we would have to start planning. Like, for example, we would plan now, but it wouldn't be until, like, let's see, we're in 2025. I mean, like, the end of 2026. Like, that's how in advance we'd have to do it. It can't be something we just throw together. Like, I would have to get all the masses involved. Like, I would have to ask, I would probably ask my mom and my mother-in-law to be the cooks, the chefs, for that couple days or whatever we decide. We'd have to pick a place we would have it at. I don't know if it would be like a house where we stay overnight. Like, it would probably be more of like a hotel, renting out like a room, like a what do you call those, ballroom, whatever, convention center type thing. So all right, I have this does not go here, this does, this. All right, so now we need to put together our bow. Could Zach make a sheet of wooden buttons, all sizes? Of course, Ruth. That's a great idea. So, like, would you want them like this? Or would you want them in a bag? It'd probably be easier if they were in a bag, to be honest. For him. Nail party, yes. Conference room, thank you. Yeah, lots of planning. But we would do crafting. You know, we'd do the whole thing. Be a family affair for sure. All right, so I'm going to tie my bow. Well, looky there. Look who just chimed in. All right. I'm just making a little bow for our carrot. Did y'all make a bow for your carrot? Okay, so there's that. All right, I'm going to glue my little tag down first. Right there. No way, Michelle. Yes, he will, Kayla. We'll still have mini sale Monday. We'll still have mini sale Monday. I mean, I should be back up and running. Hopefully by Saturday. That's our plan, Stan. All right, I'm going to go in with some hot glue and glue my bow. I want it, yeah, I want it right there, but that was not enough hot glue. Or I got it in the wrong spot. I've got my glue gun right here in front of me. It's okay, Kayla. It took me practice. Some of mine are still like, ooh. You can't overthink it. And remember, you are your worst critic. Look, I just got glue all over that topper. There we go, fixed it. Fixed it. Okay, so now you also got this fun stuff. Let me glue the button on the what do you call it? The flower. And then I'm gonna glue the flower on the bow. And then we're gonna put our little spriggies on there. Can she, Kayla? I love making bows. I don't know, just fun to me. All right, so here we go. We're going to start by grabbing something round. No, cylinder, right? I don't know. Yes, it's okay, Michelle. Oh, Donna's is still in the barge. You're hella mean to yourself. Oh, Donna. It's on the slow boat to China. All right, I'm just going to cut this in half. And then I'm going to take some hot glue. And I'm just going to stick it here underneath. Maybe not there. Where do I want this? Yeah, I want it at the top. That's not enough. Yeah, there we go. Oh, it's so cute. Y'all, I'm so glad I got this. Did y'all see what Zach made for me? Somebody told me about this. So this is great stuff to have for these little curly cues. I got it on Amazon. Let me know if you want the link. She just doesn't post her stuff. Aw. She should. Should be proud of, you know, your creations. I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't really care for all of mine. Okay, let's put this one right here. Actually, let me move it down just a little. This is precious. It just warms my heart, y'all. Okay, we got to glue our kickstand on. Where are you? Oh, right here. It's called, what is it called, y'all? Floral wire. Oh, awesome, Ruth. Does it take forever to get there? Okay, I just put the link there for this little floral wire. That's not little, but y'all know what I mean. Okay, kickstand down. Don't line it up exactly at the bottom. Leave a little bit of space. Otherwise, it's going to topple over. Okay, see how little of space I left? Because if you do it to the bottom, it's going to make it stand up straight. And if it's top heavy, it's going to fall forward. Okay? Don't do that. Then don't forget your little carrot sticker. Man, I was so bummed about the darn carrot tissue paper. I was really excited about that. And then, of course, you know, I forgot to order it. So, whatever. It is what it is. Let's put this together. Dylan's singing now. Okay, and then I like to take glue dots and put them here. And over here. And then stick them in my little hole. And there you have it. We did it. So see how I added my little curly cues? See that? And then I incorporated the teal here too, the teal. So, thank y'all so much. Thank you so much, y'all. We so appreciate y'all more than you even know it. Y'all make our world go round. Y'all are like our #1 supporters. So, y'all have fun making your box, and make sure you post it in the group so that I can see all your creations, okay? All right, friends, take care. Bye-bye.